Okay, well, my brother stayed up most of the night with my mom working on the sheep. Yeah, it wasn't supposed to rain last night, and it started raining about 10 o'clock and 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock in there, and it just kept going until, well, I'm not sure when. It even snowed a little. As you can tell, the mountains got some snow on them. Um, we were so happy that the wind wasn't blowing and they were dry going into the night. That all changed about 9 o'clock. They all got wet. So now I'm kind of walking out here for the first time, expecting to find a few that didn't make it just because of the wind shelter belt. But looking here and doing pretty decent. A lot of them. Sun's shining now, so they're starting to warm up. Wind's still cold. And of course the wind came more from that direction than that direction, so wind block really didn't do a whole heck of a lot for us. But like I said, they're starting to dry off now. And we had plenty of hay so that they could burrow down into it where they could. As you can see, they kind of made little pockets to hide in, so they do have a little bit of survival instinct, I guess, here and there. Gotta stop. We gotta start tagging some now. We can. There was some lamb. One lambed out at midnight, I guess, last night or two. That's never a good thing when it was raining, snowy. But, yeah. So far, I'm not seeing as big a graveyard as I was almost expecting to see. But it was another reason we had them in here fairly tight. And during storms, everybody will tighten up too. So. Of course, we're not worried about somebody like that. You're a hunk. So, kind of checking around the bales and whatnot. Like I said, not really seeing anything too horrible. What's this one's tag number? 308. 308. All right. This. Oh yeah, the black belly, 551, white lamb. That was either early this morning or last night, huh?
So where'd the black belly lamb come from?
Yeah, I got no clue where the black belly ram came from, but not her.
Pure white.
Looks pretty good all in all. It's cold. It's supposed to be cold again tonight. I don't think we're supposed to get moisture, but we weren't supposed to have none last night either, so. But unless there's some that got stirred around and buried underneath the hay, it looks pretty good.
So this is one of the twins I got at the house. She had twins yesterday.
She had twins yesterday? Oh yeah, that's that one. She did. Because I remember I said the one had that black spot like a... Well, I'm recording, so I won't say what I said it looked like, but... Okay, yeah, we ended up with 5 or 6 in the house at the moment, so we got to bring back out. And she did twin out yesterday. You are correct. We have to catch her, get hers back together. But hey, so far it looks pretty decent. So you just sleeping? You're the dirty face one. You're a dirty face one. Who you belong to? Anyway, it's not dead. It's just sleeping. I see it's breathing. So, alright, we gotta get a net up. Get this one caught. So we can bring her second lamb back to her. My phone screen's so dark I can't even see which one I'm pointing at. That one. We gotta catch. Get the net wrapped around it. Same idea like this. And I am really glad that we've got the used train to polywire. Because we got this right here. We wanted these to have a little bit more room. We ran out of room in the horse trailer. And these are just kind of newer, and they did not want their babies, just didn't know what to do with them. So this worked. We just put them in the net. They're getting to bond. And this is keeping all the little guys, all the little ones and the big U's off that net. Otherwise could end up with some dead ones in that. So far that's working pretty good. We are probably going to start the tractor up later this afternoon, feed a bale or two, and just go a few posts, on roll, just so they have a little bit more room. Dry feed again for tonight. And yeah, but I'm going to help my brother get this net up, otherwise she's going to bolt on us. Alright, got the net wrapped around, and we'll be back shortly, so we're not going to bother putting the poly up just yet on here. These ones here are probably doing good enough they can be let out now. Once we get them tagged. Got a lot of that to do today. Well, now the sun's out, which is nice. Oh. Feels like a day. But time to feed the mutts. We have them empty? Nope. Not quite. Good jug heads. Good jug heads. Here's the other ones. No one did say their names in the comments. Isn't that right? Nobody knows you guys. You're just not YouTube famous. So here's a kind of why we like using the cattle panels here. Is they start thinking they can be smart on you, then they're just gonna lay down. Well, the cattle panels and the grooves in them, as you can see, we can just pass through. At night, we'll take this board out later tonight or whatnot, so she can lay down, but it's been in here for a while now, because she is well beyond should have accepted her baby, because they're both hers, and instead she just keeps spinning away from it and not wanting it to, so it makes it harder and harder to well, she can't, her options there are lay down or choke, stand up or choke rather. If she lays down, she'll choke out, so I don't think she can do that and hold her head that high. But got a couple of these that are just so stubborn. That one there, again, I think that's the first one we pinned up. And I don't think she's made any headway whatsoever. She lets the one steal from her when the other one's nursing, but that's it. today. But it's supposed to get down to low 30s again tonight and then be warmer. We caught last 3 days not quite half-inch of moisture. Seemed like a lot more than that. It seemed like it was wetter than that, but apparently not. Just enough to keep everybody wet and cold and damp, which caused problems. But oh, you'll get your water in a few minutes. Gotta do evening chores here. We were able to empty out this one and that one for a few minutes, possibly, until we get over here and see what these ones are doing. Set up another net over here for the ones I'm not sure if they got them or not, but I just had to make room in the trailer for other ones I knew didn't have nothing. That's kind of how it goes. And I use my cheater stick. And you're able to step over the wire without tripping, or worse yet, getting hit. So over here we don't have her in a inside a panel. All the other ones can be around her. But like I said, we need to throw something up to see which ones could get theirs accompanied. And she don't like standing for the one again. So I'm pretty certain everybody we've got in head catches right now or in the pins, every one of them, it's their second twin. So, but it's such a shame they all can't be like her. She lost hers and literally set this one and this one in that trailer, and within, like, she just accepted them instantaneously that they're hers. So but they seem to be doing somewhat okay here. I'm trying to make sure I know which ones all belong to who. And I'm pretty sure everybody's paired up how they're supposed to be at the moment. So all is good. I don't know why you're talking. So then out here, all these pretty good. They can probably get ready to go back into the main flock. So, but that being said, we gotta go catch a few different ones, build a couple more different panels, move ones around, write everybody down in the book so we have the black book to go through, look really hard at, and go from there. Just got done loading up the water bottles. I'm waiting on the pitchfork to show up. So we got too many bottle babies here today. Got everything caught up here in the trailer and moved around. Gonna have to move some out of this trailer here tomorrow. We're too tight in here, but do what you do and you have so many problems. Don't you stomp your foot at me. What? What are you gonna do about it? Anyway, Oh, found out we have 2 tagged the same number out there today. I get every once in a while we'll try to lasso one, and about once every 200 throws it's picture perfect. Or in my brain, it just, everything works like I think it should. And my brother tells me the number, I walk out here and she's right there. Walk out, throw the rope, lands perfect. Catch her. This ain't the right you. It's the right number, not the right you. Like, well, of course my roping after that was not nearly as good. But oh, the majority of them are happy. A lot happier than they were last night, I'll tell you that much. It's gonna get chilly tonight, but not wet. And I'm gonna be a weatherman and say I don't think I gotta worry about it tonight of them getting wet. So, but yeah, we got some over there in jugs. We got these in nets, and oh my goodness. I do not know what happened this year on these Katahdins and not wanting their twins, and only wanting to keep one. I don't understand it. For the longest time there, I could have swore just, well, she just didn't have one last year, and that's that. But we've had so much trouble. And then other ones, they do their job. There might be a big herd calling this year. I don't know. The way I'm thinking right now, it's, yeah. You can't keep your babies. I only ask for 2. I don't want triples, don't want quads. Yearlings, happy with singles. Older ones would really prefer twins. Obviously, the second one is where the profit is, and that's what pays for the hay and the food and the labor to keep everybody alive, even though they're on grateful sods. Now, this, I think I have it correct. This one here, this is a yearling. She didn't get hers cleaned off last night, and it's dead. So we're gonna try to get some on her, but she's kind of bat crazy. I think we have that one's in, I think we got that one there's in the house getting warmed up. I don't know. Honestly, I've lost track long ago. My brother's the one that knows where all the little ones are at. Not me. I know this one's got twins and don't want it. Pretty sure it's the same with you. And then again, the same with you. Down there. And I forget why we loaded you up. My brother let me know on that one. I think we're going to put one on her. I think. So. But before it gets dark here, the pitchfork's showing up. They're going to do some chores. I got to finish my chores. And look at that gorgeous Montana sunset. Y'all have a good evening.